Blessed be everybody and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today, I'm sure you're all aware, we are doing our water elemental mirror. I am so excited that you guys have watched this series and created these wonderful magical items that are going to assist your magical workings tremendously. Now, for those of you who have already started working with your other elemental mirrors, I'm sure you understand and can see how powerful these actually are. They are wonderful in assisting with connection with the elemental beings. You can use it to connect with Archangel Gabriel, the elemental dragon Naelion. You can use it to connect with the elemental king or the ruler of the elemental of water, which is Nixa. You can use it to connect with the Undines, as well as the elemental wind Zephyrius. So, again, another powerful thing to have in your magical pantry. So you're going to need your workspace. Again, you are going to need your Florida water. If you have not watched my tutorial on Florida water, press the link below and you'll be able to learn how to make this, because you will need this for the protective barrier of your elemental mirror. You will need your elemental salt for water. If you have not watched that video, press the link below and you'll be able to see the video for that as well, because you will need this for making your elemental mirror. You will need some toilet paper or tissue paper, a photo frame that's glass, a paintbrush, and your corresponding elemental color. So what we're going to do now is we are just going to take our mirror out, as always, and place that onto our work surface. Now we're going to create our first barrier, which is with our Florida water. Now again, we want to pray over this, okay? And the prayer that we're going to be doing is that nothing negative can commune with you through this portal. Only beings that are conducive to your evolution and your growth in a positive way, that have your best interest in heart, are allowed to be able to commune or speak through this portal. Okay? Anything that is negative or does not have your best interest in heart will not be able to be present, communicate, come through this portal. Alright, so after you've done your prayer, you want to take your paper, and again, we are going to move towards us, okay? So we're going to go towards us, building that connection, bringing it into us. And once we have done that, we are going to flip it towards us again and do the same process with the prayer as well. So now that you've said your prayer, you want to take your paper again, and we are going to build that connection, drawing towards us, pulling that in, and we are going to flip this over again towards us. Now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create our symbol for the water element in our second protective barrier, which is our water salt. Salt being protective, so it's going to add that second layer of protection to your magical mirror. Alright, so now that you have created your water elemental symbol, you are going to flip it towards you and tap this out again. Now remember, you can keep this elemental salt. You do not need to dispose of it. And take some tissue paper or some Kleenex or whatever you have. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take our paint in the corresponding color, and we are going to do the same symbol again, but in the paint. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to start again to paint this towards us, building that connection to that element. So what we're going to do now is we are going to let this dry, and then we are going to put on more coats as needed to be able to get that reflectiveness that we want on the opposite side. All right, and we are back. So this one only took me 2 coats. Got my water on lock too, boo-boo. Got my water on lock. It's great for being able to connect with the elemental aspect of yourself, the elemental beings. It is great for emotion. It is great for calming. It is great for being able to feel your way through things. And it is also very great for when you want to strengthen your intuition and psychic ability. So we really want to be able to get this one on lock as well. So what you're going to need today is you are going to need a censer as well as a charcoal briquette, a lighter, your water elemental incense. If you have not done this, please go to my water elemental incense tutorial and we'll show you how to make this. Your frame for your mirror as well as your finished elemental mirror. So what you're going to do is you are going to take the mirror itself and you're going to place that right into your frame. Okay? Then of course we're going to put the back on as well and close that up. Okay, there you go. You can see it. It's beautiful. Now we're going to continue on and we are going to sense and cleanse and purify this portal. So we want to light our charcoal brick. Now always take note of everything. The incense, the brick, do you hear cracking, hissing, popping? Do you see a lot of fire? Always make sure that you're aware of what's going on. I just lit my charcoal brick and it engulfed in flames and it started to make a sound, which is great, which means it's very powerful and very connected, okay? So this whole process is starting out wonderful. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take our water elemental incense, making sure that we have a little bit of all the botanicals, and we're going to place that directly onto our briquette here and get it to start smoldering. So what you're going to do now is you are going to take your mirror and you are going to allow the smoke to roll up the mirror, cleansing and fuming and purifying it. And here is your chant for cleansing, as well as being able to use when you are working with the mirror itself. Hear these words I set in rhyme, outside of space, outside of time. A portal to where water elementals dwell, governed by Archangel Gabriel. A place to commune, a place to grow, for as above, so is below. Beings of purity is all that I see, protected from all evils, this portal shall be. So mote it be. Your water elemental mirror is done. Alright y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're working with your elemental mirrors. If you've been working with the earth, air, or fire mirror up to this point in time, please comment down below. I want to know your experiences with it. Has it helped you with your circle cast? Have you found that you have been connecting with the elements better? I always like to get the feedback on what's going on. If you have any problems with them or you're having a difficult time being able to commune with them, send me messages. I'll help who I can to help you get yourself on lock with those elements. So if you're new to the channel and you have not subscribed, press subscribe, boo-boo. Do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. And you can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com. Now, I've said it before, boo-boos, as you know, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is a pleasure to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. I will see you again on another episode of Witch Please. Love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye.